batch content with me because I have been slacking in batching and I have a ton of samples. Let's go. One video on this candle warmer. Okay, now it's time to fix my face. I did one video on this Oil La La serum. Okay, we're pretty well ready. I did one video on this color changing concealer, one video on these cream stick eyeshadows, one video on this Anastasia Beverly Hills contour, and one video on this Anastasia Beverly Hills blush. I'm not usually a blush girly, and I know that I look like I'm blush blind. I swear I'm not. I know this is a lot, but I think it's so pretty. Okay, I did one video on this coffee tumbler, one video on this 6 set of collagen masks, one video on this cute toddler 2-piece. You guys, I literally got this in every size. It is so stinking cute. One video on this 2-piece night and day eye mask patch set. One video on this storage cube bag. One video on this beautiful little purse. One video on this measurement equivalent magnet for cooking. It's so convenient. One video on this little bow hat. One video on this cute little bracelet with an M on it. Mackie, if you guys didn't know my last name. All right, we just did a couple ones real quick to knock them off my sample list. One video on this red purse, which is exactly like the white purse, but on my other account. One video on this Miyoki, one video on this Miyoki, one video on this bracelet stack, one video on these ponytails. One video on this super cute toddler 2-piece set, one video on this strawberry bubble romper, and one video on this bubble romper. I love bubble rompers. Oh my gosh, I literally haven't done this in like a week. I'm burnt. But we're gonna keep going. One video on this Bubble Panda sleeper. One video on this makeup brush set. One video on this phone stand. One video on this Mary Ruth's multivitamin for hair growth. One video on this Saltaire Saltwater Vanilla Trio. So good. I have an obsession right now with Saltaire's trios. Video on these 2 pajama sets, and the kids are home now, so we will have to finish the rest later. Bye bye.